Hello, MCW fans. This is Phil Gordon here, and this is our last edition of the magnificent week before we break for the holidays. And each and every one of you, a very festive and happy holiday season, no matter how you celebrate. MCW loves your support, and we cannot wait to see you January 24th. That is Rags to Riches 11. Lenny Lilac, Mike Forte, no disqualification for the MCW Championship. Lenny is not thrilled about this one at all, but hey, management forced his hand and he kind of did this to himself. And of course, the Rags to Riches Rumble. We're going to have more details on that to you when we come back after our holiday break in January. And just a couple of quick things I want to say here, because I got kind of a shorter one this week for you. The timeline this particular Sunday coming up, this will also be the last timeline of 2025, and we'll be back, I believe, on Sunday, January the 4th. That's going to kind of kick everything off in 2026, and we'll keep rolling from there. Instead of a match on the timeline this week, we're going to go back to a classic MCW magazine show, and boy, I tell you, if that lockdown didn't happen not too long after this episode, I think Martin and I would have killed each other or gotten into a physical altercation, because we were really starting to push each other's buttons. And there's some unfinished business in this show, even though it's from over 5 years ago now, that I have to square up with Martin about. But that's for another day. So last timeline of the year, December 21st, and on December 23rd, what's now going to be a once-a-month feature instead of twice a month, MCW Wants to Watch, will be posting on December 23rd, and that's our last video of 2025, and we're going to focus on another long mainstay of the MCW roster, the mechanic Doc Richards. So you got the timeline this Sunday, and next Tuesday, just before Christmas break, MCW Wants to Watch, which will resume in January, but December, going to bring you the best of the mechanic, Doc Richards. Also, my main announcement for today for the MCW faithful is issue number 2 of the 10 count is available on the MCW Substack. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so on the MCW socials, which are in the video description below. All it takes is your email address to get free content in your inbox every single month. And number 2 of the 10 counts, I do a little blurb on what I, the head play-by-play of MCW, thinks works at the commentary table and what doesn't. So the pros and cons of pro wrestling commentating. And I want to give a shout out to one of the true legends who made his return this past WWE Saturday Night's main event. That is, of course, Jesse the Body Ventura. Yeah, we're going to talk about his last commentary performance back in the spring, summer there. Got a little controversial, if you will, but that's the Body. I mean, what else do you expect from there? And I just finally want to give my props to the legend himself, the GOAT, the franchise, John Cena, wishing you a happy retirement on behalf of MCW and all true pro wrestling fans of the last 20 years or so. Witnessed so many epic battles with that man over the years, whether you loved him or you hated him. And I saw some interesting moments of him in person. I saw him defeat Edge, my hometown guy, at TLC at Unforgiven 2006 in Toronto for the title. I saw him make his surprise entrance at the 2024 Money in the Bank to announce his retirement tour. I was there to watch him align with The Rock and turn on Cody Rhodes. Remember that? That seems like a lifetime ago that happened, but there we were. And I also saw him kick off his best of 7 series against Booker T all the way back at SummerSlam 2004, which I believe was John's SummerSlam debut within the company. And there's probably a couple, oh yeah, here's a couple others that I'm missing right now. I watched him main event WrestleMania at Detroit's Ford Field against Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. What an amazing big feel type of match that was. And I know I've seen John at a couple of other events over the years as well, but I can't remember. The years all start to blur together, but those are definitely some of my favorites. And we give you the salute, John. And all behalf of us who love wrestling, we just want to say thank you. Heal up that body of yours and be a good brand ambassador, like we all know you can be. So with that being said, everybody, stay tuned for this timeline this Sunday, a classic MCW Magazine episode airing from March 2020. Not too long before you know what happened, but just as well, history was made. And we will see you then. And then one more episode of Ones to Watch. And then we'll be back in 2026. Cannot wait. This is Gordon wishing you a magnificent week and a magnificent holiday season and a happy new year. We'll see you next year.